Today, we're talking about selflessness, what it is, and how to practice it. If you're a coach, consultant, or well-being entrepreneur, grab free science-based content to grow your business by clicking the ebook link in the description below. Taking care of your own needs and well-being is important, but considering the needs of others can also be beneficial to both of you. The consideration of others' needs and feelings above your own is called being selfless. People who walk through life with a selfless attitude are emotionally stable, feel in harmony, and experience authentic, durable happiness. Perhaps that makes acting selfless a selfish act? Volunteering may be the first idea that comes to mind when you think about selflessness. And while this is a wonderful practice, it is only one of the many ways we can be giving with our time, energy, and love. For example, learning to be more considerate of others can be helpful for many areas of your life, including work, marriage, and everyday happiness. This video will present you with more examples of selflessness and give you suggestions about how you can incorporate more selfless acts into your life. So, what is selflessness? Selflessness literally means placing less importance on yourself than on others. It is a state of mind in which you put an equal or more amount of consideration towards other people's interests rather than towards your own. Selfless people recognize the needs and feelings of others and try to show kindness in their actions. A selfless person is generally described as generous, kind, patient, and respectful. If anyone has ever said that you're a selfless person, consider it a compliment. Many great people throughout history have been described as selfless. People such as Mother Teresa and Martin Luther King Jr. These two pillars of history completely put the well-being of others above their own personal interests. It's okay if you feel like you need more practice to be selfless. Keep viewing if you would like to try to learn more about how to be more considerate of others. The following are some examples of selflessness in everyday life that you may have performed or experienced before. Holding the door open for the person behind you. Someone allowing you to merge on a busy freeway. Volunteering for an activity at your child's school. Allowing the person with one item to go ahead of your full cart at the grocery store. Giving up your seat on public transportation to someone who needs it more than you. Larger examples of selflessness may include a large financial donation from a wealthy person to build a children's hospital. Someone who volunteers for 20 years at the same organization. A person who donates a kidney to a family member. Whether large or small, any gesture of selflessness has a positive ripple effect outwards. So how is selflessness different from selfishness? Selflessness and selfishness are two states of mind in contrast with one another. People who tend to be selfless consider others' needs, while people who tend towards selfishness only consider their own needs. Selfish people are not inherently bad. There are many circumstances and situations when putting the self first is necessary and important. However, too much selfishness could negatively impact your interpersonal relationships and stunt your personal growth, because you are less likely to see any perspective other than your own. Selfish people place their own importance above others. They tend to view life through the lens of how things will affect them, often without giving a second thought to how other people feel or what the other people want. People like this can also be described as self-centered, as in, their self is placed at the center. Personality traits associated with selfishness include materialism, self-centeredness, and avoidance. Personality traits associated with selflessness include compassion, kindness, respect, and empathy. So why is this selflessness thing so important? Selflessness is important because it can play an important role in our well-being. A 2017 study found that people who demonstrated selfishness had fluctuating levels of happiness, while those who demonstrated selflessness enjoyed authentic, durable happiness. Making an effort to shift towards this state of mind could increase the amount, in addition to enhancing the quality of your happiness. So how can we be more selfless? Here are some tips for getting started. 1. Try to remember that other people have their own ideas, beliefs, and feelings separate from your own. 2. Try to celebrate the fact that we are all so unique and different. 3. Before you speak or take action, think about how what you say might affect the people it's directed towards. 4. Try to act from a place of kindness and consideration towards others. 5. Attempt some of the selfless activities described previously. Learning to be more selfless is not an overnight process. The more you practice recognizing when you're acting with selfish motivation, the easier it can become to change that to selfless action. No one is perfect, but we do have the power to build new skills and develop new traits if we put effort into it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and check out our free resources at berkeleywellbeing.com.